Right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Lashwan Kadashol tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. Back out here again on the highways and hedges, Chief Blessed Concourse on this Saturday morning. Saturday morning, November the 2nd, 2024. And the Wadi Haba Shemal Shai, as always, for giving us an opportunity chance to come out and do so. Lifting up the names of Yahweh Shai and Barak Thumb to the elders, Wa'akim Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. This bring out that Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 1. And this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, verse 1. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in meditation of the world, will seek out the wisdom of all ancient, and be occupied in prophecies." So we are here continue to occupy prophecies to the best of our ability. So we'll bring out a couple of news articles, of the latest news articles that have taken place. It says, Lula reveals who is preferred as the next president. It says Chesney leader cancels no prisoners order. It says the U.S. sends nuclear capability bombers to the Middle East. Yeah, so I'm worried that news article. This is from RT.com. That's a November 2nd, 2024 degrees. It says U.S. nuclear capability bombs to the Middle East. It says the Pentagon will also deploy other assets to the region as a compensation for the scheduled depart of this carrier strike group. It says the U.S. military is set to deploy an additional forces to the Middle East. It says, quoting, the nuclear capability, the BH-52H. It said strategic bombers and the Pentagon has announced the deployment have a reported order by the Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, compensated to the scheduled depart of the USS Abraham Lincoln carrier strike group from the region. It says the Pentagon spokesman, Major General Pat Ryder, has said in a statement. It says, apart from the several BH-52 bombers, this assets includes the additional ballistic missiles, the defense orders, the fire strikers, and the tank aircraft. He said on Friday, the forces are scheduled to arrive in the upcoming months. Ryder added. It says without giving any exact time frame. It says the upcoming deployment is supposed to show Washington's commitment to the defense of Israel as well as a de-escalation of interiors. Under diplomacy, Pentagon has explicitly stated that the move, as well as a recent decision to deploy the terminal high altitude area defense, which the THAAD is a missile defense system to Israel, was aimed at Tehran. Right, as we've been seeing the escalation of heating up between Iran and Israel over that Western Asia. It says Secretary of State Lloyd Austin continues to make clear that should Iran and its partners of its prophecies use the moment to target American personnel or interests in the region, the United States will take every measure necessary to defend the people of its first choice. It says the announced as entities continue to serve in the Middle East, which is Western Asia. It says with Iran as Israel remaining to lock as a spiral of violence in the latest escalation, Israel conducted a series of strikes against Iran last Saturday. It says the barrage came in response to the Iranian missile strike on Israel early October, which turns out to tout as a retaliation for a string of high-profile assassinations allegedly carried out by Israel. Got someone bring up that Matthew 24, verse 6. So those are signs of wars, rumors of wars. This is Matthew 24, verse 6. It says, ye shall hear of wars. Matthew 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled for all these things, must first come to pass, but the answer yet. Right, wars and rumors of wars. Matthew 24, verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, right? Different ethnicity groups of nations with arms one against one another. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. It says, there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in that which places. So that's a sign of wars and rumors of wars of Iran versus Israel. As it says, again, U.S. sends nuclear capable bombers to the Middle East, which is Western Asia. So we'll bring out some more news articles. It says NATO is trying to push Russia out the Black Sea, Putin aid reports. Right, because we've been seeing the ongoing escalations been heating up between between Russia and NATO. It says North Korea to stand firm of strengthening nuclear forces. Right, that's another sign of wars and rumors of wars. It says North Korea to stand firm on strengthening its nuclear forces. It says Foreign Minister Cho Sung-yi has claimed the U.S. and South Korea is plotting a nuclear strike against our country. It says North Korea will change their approach to building up its nuclear forces at a time of rising tensions over there in Korean Peninsula. It says Foreign Minister Cho Sung-yu has said. It says speaking at a meeting at her Russian counterpart, Shagid Lavrov. It says in her Moscow on Friday, which was this past Friday. So that was expand its retaliatory capabilities. It says that the current situation, as well as perspective, addressing challenges required as the U.S. more than ever describing the modern strategic nuclear weapons offenses. It says nuclear weapons as well as its improvement for readiness for nuclear retaliation. It says, I assure you once again that our country will no way change its course or strengthen its nuclear forces. It says, Cho noted that the situation of the Korean Peninsula could become explosive at any moment because U.S. and South Korea are forming an alliance. It says with a nuclear component, this could have a negative impact not just on the peninsula, not just only Northeast Asia, as far as the whole as she warned. It says that the foreign minister claims that the U.S. and South Korea are engaged in a plot to launch a nuclear strike against North Korea. She cited that the arrival of the U.S. strategic submarine in South Korea as a proof, as well as several flights of the U.S. bombers over the Korean Peninsula. It says Pyongyang has repeatedly condemned the joint military maneuvers conducted by the United States and South Korea, characterized as a possible resolution to Russia. It says on Friday, the EU and Japan signed a security and defense pact. The EU formed policies. The chief Joseph Barrel described the partnership as a first agreement as this nature until Brussels made an Asia Pacific state, calling it a historical and a very timely step, given the situation in our regions. It says deal is aimed to increase the joint development of the military equipment and combined military drills. It says the partnership has conducted a day at the North Korea launch a Hwasong 19 intercontinental ballistic missile with the ICBM. It says national leader Kim Jong-un, who deserved success. It says it was meant as a signal to any potential aggressors. No liability. It says the U.S. Secretary of Antonio Guterres spoke out and against the launch, warning that North Korea repeatedly missile activities is a clear violation of the Security Council resolution. It says Kim Jong-un, a senior North Korean officials, and the sister of the leader expressed that the strong dissatisfaction over the Gutierrez comments. It says the UN security has consistently kept quiet about the U.S. and its allies, the anti-DPRK rhetoric acts with a strong oppression covering that become a main cause of the escalation of military tensions, but stuck with the projected and secret efforts to take issues only with the DPRK's right to self-defense and have given up. Kim Jong-un has said, right, bring up that Matthew 24 verse 6. Yeah, this is Matthew chapter 24 verse 6. It says, "Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." It says, "See that you be not troubled for all these things, but first come to pass, but the end is not yet." Right, so we're going to be continuing hearing increasing stories that's going on in the news that relates to the Holy Scriptures of biblical prophecies of that Matthew 24 verse 6. Wars and rumors of wars. As we see the escalations are heating up over there in the Korean Peninsula of North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, and the United States. And we see what's taking place over there in Western Asia, Iran versus Israel. And we see what's taking place over there in disputed territorial islands over there, not too far from the South China Sea. You see China versus the Philippines, that's heating up. All these different nuclear escalations are heating up between the nations. So that's an increasing prime example of wars, rumors of wars. This is Matthew 24, verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so increasing famines and pestilence and plagues, earthquakes in diverse places, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. In Matthew 24, verse 8, all these are beginning of sorrows. Right, so these just the increasing beginning of sorrows that we're going to see more and more in these last days. So that was just a prime example as I brought out those news articles. And this is this is news now. Let's see. It says this is another news article. It says from 9 News 3 hours ago. It says so this is another sign of wars and rumors of wars. It says Iran is threatening Israel and the United States with teeth-breaking response after strikes. Right, because you had those. I would say like a week and a half ago, you had those strikes over there. I would say targeting Iraq and Syria and over in Tehran in a response attack that Israel Defense Force did to Iran over in Tehran. And this is from News 9 News as of 1:03 a.m. November 3rd, 2024. It says Iran Supreme Leader vows teeth-breaking response to Israel and the United States after strikes on military sites. It says Iran Supreme Leader Atali Ali Khamenei has promised that a teeth-breaking response to the Israel and the United States after its Israel targeted Iranian military sites and retaliatory strikes late last month. It says enemies of both the U.S. and the Zionist regime, Israel should know that we will receive the teeth-breaking response for what they have been doing. It says against Iran and resistance front. It says Khamenei referring to Iran allied military groups, including Hamas and Hezbollah. It says he was speaking during a meeting with the students on Saturday ahead of the 1979 seize of the U.S. Embassy in Tehran. It says Iran State Rush-Run Press TV reports. It says we are certainly doing everything necessary to prepare Iranian nations to stand against ignorance, whether in terms of military readiness. Right, goes into that Joel thing, verse 9. It says arraignments or political actions. It says thank God or officials. Our officials are currently engaging in this. He added. It says Iran and Israel has been long enemies, a rivalry that deeply following Hamas attacks on October 7th last year. It says in the subsequent Israeli invasions of Gaza. It says Israel has been battling Hezbollah in the southern Lebanon. They overnight at least 19 people were killed and were injured in the central Israeli city of Tyre after projectiles was launched over the border. It says Khamenei remarks comes a week after Israel's last rounds of strikes on Iran in response to the Islamic Republic on October 1st. The missile attacks come from the small state, which itself was a response to the Israeli killings of leaders from Hamas and Hezbollah. It says for the first time, the Israeli officials admitted hitting targets on Iranian soil in a significant escalation tensions. It says although stopping is short of hitting Iranian energy and nuclear facilities. It says Iran has been ruling in its response to Israel strikes, with a high-ranking officials source telling CNN on a Wednesday that there will be a definitely and painful retaliation that will likely come before the U.S. presidential election. It says Khamenei remarks on Saturday signals a depart from Iran's initial attempts to downplay the severity of the strikes carried out by Israel on October 25th. It says following the strikes, Khamenei took more measures tone, saying that the attack should neither be aggravated or nor downplayed. It says an Israeli military source on Thursday said that the country is at a high level of readiness for a response from Iran. It says, but the sources told CNN that they are still assessing the decision-making process in Iran to determine if and when the retaliation will take place. It says the White House spokesperson Karen Jean-Pierre on Wednesday It says Iran should not respond to Israel's strike. Today is the response to once again. It says in its territory, adding that if Iran chooses to respond, so however the U.S. will stand by to assist Israel in its defiance. It says also this week, Iran said it could increase the range of its missiles. According to a report in a state-run media, it says if the Islamic Republic of its Iranian faces a existential threat, it will inevitably change its policy of our military doctrine. It says ahead of Iran's Strategic Council for the Foreign Relations, Kamal Krasi told Lebanese and TV on Friday. The press TV reports. It says he also said that Iran is capable of producing nuclear weapons, but remains curbed by a mandate by the supreme leader. It says against the weapons of mass destruction, press TV reports. Yep, this is another sign of wars, rumors of wars. Yep, Matthews 24 verse 7. It says, ye should hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that you be not troubled for all these things, but verse from the past, but the end is not yet. Matthews 24 verse 7.
Thanks to Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis. Matthews 24 verse 7. Matthews 24 verse 7. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. But this is shout out to that brother Holiday, Fox on the scene, Judge Pump 20. Y'all get to that Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Yeah, this is Joel chapter 3 verse 9. It says, claim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, and right, so that's what we see in that Battle of Jehoshaphat. That's how you God is what the children gather the nations of over that Battle of Jehoshaphat, how much crap wrong, get off right one. Like scripture says, Revelation says in verse 14, second word past, fourth double come quickly. This is getting off right one. And this is Joel chapter 10, verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointers into spears. It says 11 weeks and strong. With these like I said, as I just read that news article from Iran as they get ready to prepare to another nuclear strike against the Israel Defense Force in retaliation of the strike that Israel Defense Force did over there, the areas over there in Tehran. As we see in North Korea building up their nuclear capability, Iran building up their nuclear capability, and these proxy groups and pro-Iranian building up their nuclear capability as well too. So that's another sign. Hey, let the weak saying strong. It says Joel chapter 3 verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointers into spears, and let the weak saying strong. Yeah. Get to that Revelation 11 verse 14. So this Iran versus Israel situation is only going to escalate. This is Revelations 11 verse 14. The second will pass, the whole third will come quickly, like Armageddon, World War III. That's where in the stages right now as we speak. So I'll bring out some more news articles. Yep, so as it reads again from 9 News, as of November 3rd, 2024 at 1:03 a.m., it says Iran Supreme leaders vows a teeth-breaker response to Israel and the United States after strikes on military sites. That goes into the Joel verse 10. So we'll bring out some more news articles after that.
So Arsenal said.
Oh, now see, she care.
She what?
And then there was a news article from the AFP as of November 2nd, 2024. It says, this the Israeli army says intercepted 3 drones over the Red Sea. Right, because you've been having the Houthi rebels, which is over there in the Red Sea, going against the coalition forces of Great Britain and the United States and the Israel Defense Force over there in the Red Sea. Escalation been heating up on both sides over there. So that's nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom as well too. It says the Iraqi pro-Iranian group said it carried out drones attacks on the Israel's LA area. And this say another news article. It says as of November the 2nd, 2024, it says Georgia warns of an increased regional unrest and vows to protect its airspace, Reuters reports. It says this is a I think that goes into that Luke 21 verse 25. Discretion of nations will reflect and seize rich warning. And this is a news article from Air News as of November the 2nd, 2024. It reads, it says Saudi Arabia condemns flare-ups of violence in Sudan. Right, because you having ongoing escalation of Sudan and South Sudan has continued throughout the years and has recently continued. So that goes into the discretion of nations will reflect and seize rich warning. Just like it says in second Hedges 9 verse 4. So I'm gonna bring out some Georgia news articles. Yeah, it says this is another news article. It says as of November 2nd, 2024, it reads, it says Lebanon says 1 dead and 15 wounded in Israel airstrike in South Beirut, right, which is the suburban part of the Lebanon, southern part. It says the strike was not unprecedented by the Israeli evacuations movement. Yeah. Let's get some more. It says Israel's path of destruction in southern Lebanon rises fears and attempts to create a buffer zone. Yeah. It says the head of the UN-backed team of experts cites the RFF for militaries in Sudan for as the war rages on. Right, so bring out that Luke 21 verse 25, like I mentioned before. So these are signs of uprisings and uproars in the world. I'm going to continue to see it. This is Luke 21 verse 25. It says, "There shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars upon the earth, discretion of nations will perplex and seize rich born." Right, discretion of nations will perplex and seize rich born, and which we're seeing. So I'm gonna bring out that second Hedges chapter 9 verse 3. Yeah, this is second Hedges chapter 9 verse 3. It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of people world," right? So increase of earthquakes and uproars of people world. And this is second Hedges chapter 15 verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." Second Hedges 15 verse 15. It says, "For the sword of destruction shall nigh, which shall stand up and fight against another sword." And it's right, we know the modern swords weapon. So we're going to be seeing great seditions, uprisings, uproars of people world. That's why the scripture says, "Discretion of nations will perplex and seize rich warriors." Second Hedges 15 verse 16, "For there should be sedition among the men," which we're seeing right now. It says, "Invading one another, they should not regard their kings nor their princes, and of course their actions stand in power." Right, so you're going to have citizens rising up against their leaders of power due to the unrighteous decrees, like it says in Isaiah 10 verse 1. So we're going to continue to see that increase. And this is bring out that St. Mark. Yeah, this is the book of St. Mark, chapter 3 and verse 23. It says, "And he called unto them." It says, "And he called them unto him, and say in a parable, how can Satan cast out Satan?" Mark 3 and verse 24. "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand." Right, so we're going to be seeing great kingdoms being divided against itself in these last days, as we'll see. St. Mark chapter 3 and verse 24. It says, "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom cannot stand." Right, so we're going to be seeing kingdoms being divided against itself within its own kingdom and outside of this kingdom going against another kingdom. So we're seeing great divisions amongst the nations, amongst their kingdoms and nations. So that's being divided in these last days. St. Mark chapter 3 verse 25. "And if a house be divided against itself, the house being divided against last days."
I did whatever.
St. Mark chapter 3 verse 26. "And if Satan rise up against himself, and be divided, stand to have an end." Right, that's what we're seeing. So it's going to continue to increase. Now I'm going to bring out that Luke 12 verse 51. Yeah, this is the book of Luke 12 verse 51. It reads, it says, "Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth, I tell you neighbor recognition." Right, just like how Shai says, it's going to be an increase of great divisions on planet earth. And that's what we're seeing. This is Luke 12 verse 52. It says, "For from henceforth there should be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, 2 against 3. Luke 12 verse 53. "The Father shall be divided against the Son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. Right, so we see these great houses being divided amongst throughout the whole planet Earth, amongst all the nations within their own household and their own family structure. That's what we're seeing, and it's only going to continue to increase. This is Luke 12 verse 54, and he said also to the people, when you see a cloud rise on the west gray, where you say, it says, there come a shower, so it is.
Okay.
Luke 12 verse 55. It says,
No, it's just very interesting.
and when you see the south wind blow, you say there be heat, and it comes to pass. Luke 12 verse 56. You hypocrites, you discern the face of the sky and of the earth, but how shall you do it at certain times? Right, because we're living in modern day biblical science and science of times. And we thank the Heavenly Father for us being the service of prophets, for us to be able to discern the times and the times we're living in. That's why we sound like we're blowing trumpet. We're prophesying these great countries and great kingdoms of war, even in the pestilence. The scripture says about this world have been under some people that wish not to be. So, let's see. Yeah, so let's go back to news reports. This is some of us switch up the topic and get into central digital currency, pushing up the RFID. And this is 1 day ago. It says the global treasury banks for international settlements lead China's CBDC project. And it says the BIS cut ties with the controversial of the CBDC project inquiry citing projects for trade. Right, it says Kazakhstan CBDC plot drastically reduced the VAT refund rate. It says U.S. Treasury stablecoin should be replaced by the CBDC, right, which is the central digital currency. As we see, everything is being digital transactions nowadays. So that's going to be the new form of way of living, with this digital transaction. Because, the paper dollar is going to be the thing of the past. That's why they're pushing forth this central digital currency block, this stable coin, this Bitcoin cryptocurrency, this digital dollar, digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency, and the full implementation of the RFID, the CHIP, of this technology that they want you to store your upper part of your body, right part of your body, somebody said. It says the Airline Trade Associations, the IATA, to add support for China's CBDC by 2024 in reports. It says the HAMA partners and Brazil's the Thailand cross-border tokenizations of the CBDC initiatives. Yeah. It says the BIS hands over the end-bridge of the CBDC payment system at the BRICS controversial. Right, so those are the latest news articles of the central digital currency. Bring out that Revelation 13 chapter. And this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, it calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a Quran in their right hand or in their FOREHEADS. Right, so in order to buy or sell, even if you're upper class or lower class of the economic spectrum around the world, this is what they're pushing for as a cashless society and contactless fast payment society in order to buy or sell. Revelation 13, verse 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he hath a Quran or the name of the BEASC or know his name. Right, so in order to buy or sell, you gotta have the RFID and the CHIP of this Quran in order to buy or sell. Revelation 13, verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him have understanding. Count the number of the BEASC, for it is the number of a man. And his number is SIX 303 score SIX. Revelations 14, verse 8. It says, Revelations 14, verse 8. It says, and followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink the wine of wrath of her fornication. Revelation 14, verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed him, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship BEASC, this image, and receive his Quran, this FOREHAD on his head. Revelation 14, verse 10, the saying shall drink the wine of wrath and out and spoke without mission, and is up his indignation, and he shall be torn with fire and brimstone in the presence of both angels and the presence of men. Revelation 14, verse 11, it says, and the spoke of the torment ascending up forever and ever. It says that they have no rest, they will worship BEASC in this image, and whosoever receiveth the rock in his name. So I'm getting to that Revelation 3, verse 10. And this is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee for the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try to dwell upon the earth. Right, so this is going to be the full implementation of the R5D and the CHIP of this cashless society in order to buy or sell, because this is what we're about to enter into. And this is a major prophecy that's about to come to pass. We feel this is what we out here prophesying about the soon to come of the MOTP, of the R5D and the CHIP in order to buy or sell. So now for the switch up the news article once again. It said that those latest earthquakes as the visitation from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh himself. And let's see. Right, so this is from earthquake.usgs.gov. It says a 2.6 earthquake hits southeast of volcano Hawaii. 4.5 earthquake in Alaska, 2.5 earthquake in Nahu, Hawaii. 3.0 earthquakes in White Seas, Mexico. 2.5 earthquake in Kurama, Alaska. 4.0 earthquake in Aga, Alaska. 4.2 earthquake in Fisher Fan, Papua New Guinea. 5.2 earthquake in 196 kilometers west of Bandar of Nepal of Indonesia. 3.8 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii. 3.5 earthquake in Papua, Hawaii. 2.9 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii. 2.8 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii. 2.5 earthquake in 4 kilometers northeast of Lake Alaska. 3.8 earthquake in 42 kilometers. It says east of southeast of Nauru, Hawaii. 2.5 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii. 5.0 earthquake in La Serrano, Chile. 3.7 earthquake in Dominican Republic. 2.6 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii. 3.3 earthquake in the same region in Nauru, Hawaii. 2.7 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii once again, and another one 3.3 in Nauru, Hawaii, if I pronounced the name right. 5.0 earthquake in 90 kilometers southeast of Hanchang, Taiwan. 2.8 earthquake in Nauru, Hawaii. 2.9 earthquake 5 kilometers southwest of Anchor Point, Alaska. 2.7 earthquake 45 kilometers east of southeast of Nauru, Hawaii. 4.7 earthquake in 81 kilometers west of northwest of Astru of China. 3.4 earthquake 45 kilometers east to southeast of Nauru, Hawaii. This is a 5.3 earthquake in 234 kilometers of Labrador, Fuji. Right, so those was the latest rounds of earthquakes in various places. Right out that book of Luke 21 verse 25. Luke 21 verse 11. And this is the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 11. It says, a great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, if it was ice, a great saying shall be in heaven. Right, so these are increasing the high magnitude of these great earthquakes in diverse places. The increase in famines and pestilence, if it was ice, a great saying shall be in heaven. This is second Hedges. Yeah, this is second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 2. It says, then thou shalt understand, it is at very same time. It says, then thou shalt understand, it is at very same time, where in the highest, which is Heavenly Father, and how will begin to visit the world which you made, right, with these tornadoes, earthquakes, landslides, floodings, famines, pestilence, plagues, etc. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be saying earthquakes, uproars of people world. Right, so increasing earthquakes and uproars of people world. And this is the book of Isaiah. Yeah, this is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 6. It says, thou shalt be visit of Yahweh of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise and storms and tempests and flames of roaring fire. Right, that's the visitation of Heavenly Father with these earthquakes and great noise and storms and tempests and flames of roaring fire. And this is the prophet Isaiah 28, verse 2. It says, behold, Yahweh has a mighty and strong one, which a tempest of a hail and destroying storm. Just like you had those heavy floodings over there in Spain, I would say the eastern part of Spain over there in the area, those heavy floodings. It says a storm as a flood, as a body of waters, and they overflowing shall cast down. It said the earth will put the hand. Right, so that's the visitation of the Al-Bashar. And this is the book of Psalms 18:7. Yeah, this is the book of Psalms 18:7. It says, then the earth shall shook and tremble, and the foundations also began to move and shake because it was rough. Right, so it's a visitation of God by Shema Shah. So, oh yeah, that second Hedges 15 verse 5 as well too. Then I'm getting back to the news articles. And this is second Hedges chapter 15 verse 5. It says, behold, saith Yahweh. It says that I will bring plagues upon the world. It says the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right, so we're going to be seeing these increasing plagues, the sword, famine, death, and destruction more and more these last days. And that's the visitation from the Heavenly Father himself, the Yahweh of Ocean. So I'm going to some news articles. Well, I think it'll be that on that. So now I'm going to get to the scriptures. Right, so that's a prime example that we continue to occupy in prophecies. So now I'm gonna everything good. So now I'm gonna bring out bring out the scriptures.
Why are you so bored? It's like, wow.
Now I'm gonna get to the scriptures, given that second Hedges, the 9th chapter, as we continue to measure the time, diligent itself. Yeah, this is the second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measured out the time diligent itself, that I see as the partial of signs past, which I had told you before. Right, so we're going to continue to be in that spirit to measure the time diligent itself, sound your alarm bell, trumpet, and something whatever. So let's be in the service process of the Father. This is second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 2. It says, then thou shalt understand, it is at very same time where in our highest with the Heavenly Father, how we began to visit the world which you made. Right, so we're going to be seeing that increase in visitation from the Heavenly Father, how himself. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars, and people world. Right, so we're going to be seeing increasing earthquakes and increasing uproars in people world. And that goes into that Luke 21, verse 25, destruction of nations with perplexing siege, verse 1. Second Hedges, chapter 9, right along with second Hedges 9, verse 4. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 4. Then thou shalt understand that the Most High, I will speak of these things from the days of before the even from the beginning. Right, so the Heavenly Father spoke of these very important signs from the days of before the even from the beginning. And second, take heed to it, just like our forefathers took heed to it. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 5. It says, it says second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 5. Like all that is made in the world at the beginning, that it is manifested. Right, so these biblical signs come to pass and be fulfilled. These increasing prophecies that's about to come to pass and be fulfilled as well too. So it's being manifested more and more in these last days, especially at the end of the age of society. We saw even kingdoms fall. So the beginning of the end is being manifested. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 6. Even so, the times also the highest which the Heavenly Father had plain beginning and wonder and powerful works and any effects and signs. Right, so we're going to be seeing these increasing powerful works and any effects and signs from the Heavenly Father himself in these last days. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith we have believed. Right, so through our works and by faith we have believed. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 8. Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land. Within my it says within my borders, for I had sanctified them from me from the beginning. Right, so that the Father has sanctified the Israelites from the beginning. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall it be in purification which they have used my ways, right the ways of Heavenly Father. Had cast away this life, and they shall go to Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 10. For such as in they like receive benefits, they have known, or have received the benefits of the Heavenly Father out, but has not known still to this day. Second Hedges 9, verse 11. And they that have low on laws and lost touch commandments of the Father will still endure forever. It says, while they have yet lived, even as a place of repentance is open unto them, and stuff not by spies or this is there. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 12, the same was Lord after that by King, verse 13. It says, and therefore be thou not hearers of the knowledge of the flesh, but inquire how the righteous should be saved, whom the world is, for whom the world is created. Right, so we focus and inquire how the righteous should be saved, whom the world is, for whom the world is created. So that's like-minded brothers and sisters of Yahweh Shemel Shai, right along with the elders while I as well too. Why Yahweh Shemel Shai for that. Second Hedges, chapter 9, verse 14. Then answer I and say, verse 15. Second Hedges 9, verse 15. Like I said before, now to speak, and speak it also hereafter. There shall be many of them that which perish, of them that which shall say. Second Hedges 9, verse 16. You got second Hedges 9, verse 16. Like as a wave greater than a drop. Second Hedges, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it at that. This is the book of Second Hedges, chapter 15, verse 1. It says, behold, we speak thou of the ears of my people, the words of prophecies, which I put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh. Right, so we speaking the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel, and they will and hear what the Spirit. These are the words that the Heavenly Father put in our mouth as being the service of prophecy of the Heavenly Father. And speaking the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 2. It says, and it caused it to be written in paper, they are faithful and true. Right, so we cause it to be written in paper, they are faithful and true. Of the Holy Scriptures of the Heavenly Father. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 3. It says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the ability other than trouble thee that speak against thee. Right, for the scoffers and scorners, like it says in Second Peter 3, verse 3, so we have to turn back. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 4. It says, for all the unfearful shall be our ear and faithfulness. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 5. It says, behold, saith Yahweh, that I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, and destruction. Second Hedges 15, verse 6. It says, for wickedness hath proceeded below the whole earth, Christ to this day. It says, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 7. It says, therefore saith Yahweh, verse 8, and I will hold my tongue no more as that touching the wickedness which they profane and commit. Neither I will suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood cry to me, and the soldiers just to claim continues, Christ to this day. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 9. It says, therefore saith Yahweh, that I will show them avenge and receive unto me all these spoken among them. Second Hedges 15, verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, still to this day. And I will suck them now the blood in the land of Egypt, and I will spiritual Egypt. Second Hedges 15, verse 11. But I will bring them after they might came, and they stretched out their hand. And to my Egypt a plagues as before, and I will destroy the names of it. Second Hedges 15, verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten, and plagues, punishment, and house straight upon it. Second Hedges 15, verse 13. They that took the ground shall mourn, and the sea shall fill, and the glass of hail for the consolation. Second Hedges 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Second Hedges 15, verse 15. For the sword, right mind, the sword is good, for that destruction draw nigh. And one people should stand up and fight against another swords against. Right, that's what we say around the war and saying around the peace. Second Hedges 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, as we're saying right now, invading one another. They should not regard their kings, nor their princes, and of course their actions stand in power. Right, citizens going against their leaders of power, and of course their actions stand in power. That's what we're seeing due to the increase in unrighteous creeds. This second Hedges 15, verse 17. A man should desire to go into a city, should not be hypocrite. Right, these concentration camps, martial law, slave works, these are the times we're about to enter into. Verse 18. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 18. It says, for because of that pride, Proverbs 16, verse 18. But because of that pride, the city shall be troubled, thou shalt restore, man shall be free. Second Hedges 15, verse 19. A man should have a pity upon his neighbor, which we're saying right now. But should destroy their house with the sword, but modern swords weapon. It's for their good because of the lack of rhetoric and tribulation. Right, Matthew 24, verse 21, Matthew 24, verse 12. Amos 8, verse 11 to verse 13, 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, as a prime example. And this is the book of 2nd Hedges, 13, verse 31. It says, and one shall overtake and fight against another, and one city against another, and one place against another, and one people against another. It says, in one realm against another, right, great divisions among the nations, and we're seeing more in the last days. Second Hedges 16, verse 1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon, out of Egypt. Woe be unto Egypt, Assyria. Second Hedges 16, verse 2. It says, gird up yourselves, and cloth, and sack, and wear treasure, and sorry for your shirts in hand. Second Hedges 16, verse 3. It says, a sword is set among you, who may turn it back. Verse 4. A fire is set among you, who may quench you. Verse 5. It says, plagues are set unto you, and what is he that may drive away? Verse 6. May any man drive away anyone in the wood, or may one quench the fire of the stump when it hath begun to burn. Second Hedges 16, verse 7. It says, one may turn an arrow which is shot out of a strong archer. Right, those arrows, those missiles. Second Hedges 16, verse 8. It says, in mighty power sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive it away? Verse 9. It says, the fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Verse 10. He shall cast lightning, and he shall not fear. He shall thunder, who shall not be afraid? Verse 11. It says, in the power of Yahweh shall threaten, who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence. Second Hedges 16, verse 12. The earth quickened and the foundations thereof. And the seas will rise up the waves and the deeps, and the waves thereof trouble, and the fishes thereof. It says, therefore also before Yahweh and before the glory of his power. Second Hedges 16, verse 13. For strong in his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows are those missiles. He shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot in the ends of the world. Second Hedges 16, verse 14. It says, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return until they come upon the earth. Second Hedges 16 verse 15, it says, and fire is kindled, and shall not be put out to consume the foundations of the earth. Second Hedges 16 verse 16, like as an arrow strike those missiles, which are sharp of the mighty archer, turn it not backwards. Even so, the plagues shall be sent upon the earth, and shall not return again. Verse 17, woe is me, for the living men in those days. Verse 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famines and great death, the beginning of wars and power shall stand fear, the beginning of evils which I do this evil. 19, it says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for the iniquity. Verse 10, but for all these things, it says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge. Verse 21, it says, behold, virtuous shall be so good cheap on the earth, that they think themselves good their kings. Even things shall eat store upon the earth, and sword, famine, great confusion. Verse 22, it says, many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish with famine, and the others shall the hunger destroy. The sword destroys. Verse 23, it says, and the dead shall be cast out as a dung, and there shall be no man left until. It says, there shall be no man left to comfort them, for the earth shall waste, and the city shall be cast down. Verse 24, it says, there shall be no man left to take the earth into sword. Verse 25, a tree shall give fruit, and who shall tread, who shall not. Verse 26, it says, a tree shall reap it, and who shall be tread with them. For all the places shall be desolate. Verse 27, so that one man shall desire to see another until their voice. Verse 28, for of a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field there shall hit themselves, and their grooves and touch the rocks. Verse 29, as in a partial olives upon the big tree, there are 3 or left 4 olives. Verse 30, for as when a vineyard is gathered, there shall be clusters of them that makes the search through the vineyard. Verse 31, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search the house of the sword. Verse 32, and the place shall be their place, and the fields thereof shall be exposed. Her paths and all her paths shall over the thorns, because God shall forward for one, because no man shall travel with. This is verse 33. It says, the virgin shall warn and have a it says, the woman shall warn and have a husband, and their daughters shall warn and have a husband. Second Hedges 16, verse 34. It says, and the word shall their right hands be destroyed. It says, the husband shall perish with famine. Second Hedges 16, verse 35. It says, hear not these things, understand not the service of power. Verse 36. It says, behold, the word of the power receive it. Believe not the gods to whom the power spake. Psalms 96, verse 5. Yep, this is Second Hedges 16, verse 37. It says, behold, the plagues are drawn nigh.
The hair appointment.
Right, so the plagues of Heavenly Father are drawn nigh. So the plagues of Heavenly Father, they draw nigh, they definitely stop. Second Hedges 16, verse 38. As when a woman with child in the ninth month brings forth her son, was 2 or 3 hours of her birth pains, the passion of wounds, which pains when the child comes forth. It's like not for a moment. Right, so the birth pains on the planet Earth is not going to stop for a moment. It's only going to continue to increase. It's going to be shown forth. It's going to manifest in the last days. This is Second Hedges 16, verse 39. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn upon, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Second Hedges 16, verse 4. O my people, hear my word, make you ready for thy battle, and those evils shall be as a pigment upon the earth. Second Hedges 16, verse 41. And he that said unto him that he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one of the booths. Second Hedges 16, verse 42. And he that occupied merchandise, as he had not occupied it, and he that buildeth as he shall not dwell therein. Verse 43. It said, he that soweth as he shall not reap. So also that plant the vineyard, as he shall not gather the grapes. Verse 44. And they that marry as they shall not get their children, as they marry not as wives.
Honestly,
Verse 45. It says, therefore they that labor in blameless. Verse 46. But the stranger shall reap their fruits and spoil their food, and overthrow their houses, and take their children captive for captivity. The famine shall get their children. Verse 47. And they that occupy merchandise will rob them, the more they'll take their cities and their houses and their possessions and their riches. Second Hedges 16, verse 48. The more are they angry with them, for their sins, said Yahweh. Verse 49. It says that like as a poor in a faith, honest and virtuous woman. Verse 50. So shall righteousness hate iniquity when you check herself, and shall accuse herself to the face. When he cometh, they shall defend him that do search out hate sin upon earth. Second Hedges 16, verse 51. And therefore be not, it says, therefore be not like their unto the works thereof, Verse 52, for yet they little while iniquity shall be taken out of earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. Verse 53, let not the sinner say that he hath not sinned, for your house shall burn coals and fire upon his head. You'll say it before Yahweh thy power, in his glory I have not sinned. Second Edges 16, verse 54, behold, Yahweh knoweth all the works of men, and their imagination is lost in their hearts. Right heart your mind. Because the heart is secret above all things, as scripture says, as I quoted. Second Edges 16, verse 55. It was spoken by the word, let the earth be made, and it was made. Let the heavens be made, and it was created. Verse 56, and his word was the stars made, and he knoweth the number of them. Verse 57, he searcheth out the deeps, and the treasure thereof. He had measured the sea, and with it contained it. Second Edges 16, verse 58, he shut the sea in the midst of the waters, and with his word hath hanged the earth upon the waters. Verse 59, he spread out the heavens like a moat. It says, upon the waters hath found. Second Edges 16, verse 60. It says, in the desert have he made springs of waters, and upon the tops of the mountains, that the floods may pour down from the high places to water the earth. Verse 69, he made man and put his heart in the midst of his body, and gave him breath and life in his name. Second Edges 16, verse 72. It says, yea, in the spirit of the Almighty which made all things, and searched out all hidden things and secrets of the earth. Verse 63, surely he know your, it says, surely he know your offenses and what you think in your hearts, even them that sin hath what hidden for sins. Second Edges 16, verse 64, therefore has power exactly search out all your works, and will put you on shame. Verse 65, and when your sins be and when your sins are gone forth, you shall be shamed before men, and your own sins shall be used in the day. Second Edges 16, verse 66, what will you do, or how will you hid your sin before Yahweh and his angels? Verse 67, behold, Yahweh himself is the judge.
The big wigs are coming out.
Look offer your, it says, you offer your sins and forget your iniquities nevermore. Look them forever, so shall Yahweh lead you forth, and deliver you from all trouble. Second Edges 16, verse 68, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is coming over you, and they that shall take away certain of you, and feed you be an object of things are offered unto idols. Second Edges 16, verse 69, and they that descend unto them shall be had in the rich, and reproach and trodden on foot. Second Edges 16, verse 70, for there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They should be like madmen spread out, but spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. Second Edges 16, verse 72, they shall raise and take away their guilds, and pass not the house. Verse 73, they should be known for our children, they should be tried as good and far. Second Edges 16, verse 74. It says, hear, O ye my beloved, see if Yahweh, behold, the days are troubled by a hand, but I will deliver you from the same trouble. Second Edges 16, verse 75. It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for Yahweh is your guide. Verse 76. And the God of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith Yahweh thy power. Let not your sins weigh you down, let not your iniquities of themselves. Verse 77, woe be unto them that are bound with sins, covered with their iniquities. Like as a field is covered with the bushes, and the paths thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel therethrough. Second Edges 16, verse 78, it is left unaddressed. It is cast into the fire to be consumed therewith. So I'm going to switch up the topic and say Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. It says, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Apple, and against them that raise up against me, and destroy them. Jeremiah 51 verse 2, and I will set unto Babylon's found that shall find church to her land, for the day of church shall be against her. Jeremiah 51 verse 3, it says that they will come up and destroy them. Against them that is up left and right, spirit be not of no man, story of hosts. Jeremiah 51 verse 4, it says, thus the sinner shall fall down their child days, and they that have rushed through the streets. Jeremiah 51 verse 5, for Israel has not forsaken their Judeans, power of our hosts. Though their land is filled with sin, was the order of Israel. Jeremiah 51 verse 6, flee out of the midst of Apple, and let it remain so, be not cut off of their iniquity. But this is the time of God's vengeance, to go into a reckless. Jeremiah 51 verse 7, it says, Babylon has been a cup in all 10, watch this day. It says, in the earth, it says, and all the earth drunken with the nations have drunken all the wine and wrath. It says, all her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad. Jeremiah 51 verse 8. Jeremiah 51 verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. It says, how for her take on for pain. Jeremiah 51 verse 8, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, how for her take on for pain, and so that she may be healed. Right, so there's no healing for Babylon. Jeremiah 51 verse 9, we will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, let us go everyone to his own country. For her judgments reaches the heavens and is lifted up into the skies. Right, so the judgments of Babylon has been reached the heavens and is lifted up into the skies. So we're definitely going to be seeing the increasing downfall of modern day Babylon the Great. Just like the scripture says in the book of Psalms 137, all daughter of Babylon will also be destroyed. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. It says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power in the right side of his throne. Revelation 18, verse 2. Before I look at mine, Revelation 1:6. Babylon 2. It says, Babylon is strong and smart. It's becoming an habitation for secrets. They live in God's spirit. And they page of every thing that makes 18 live your word. Right, so we see the downfall of modern day Babylon. Shout out to that brother to Holiday. Prophecy soon, judgment come to him. Revelation 18, verse 3. It says, all the nations have drunk the women for fornication. That's what it says. The kings of the earth will have given fornication with her, and worship of earth and God's grace and the grace of the devil. Revelation 18, verse 4. And the Lord has had a voice of heaven saying, come out of her deep. There should be no protection for sins, receive none of your praise. That's so that's Israelites who got to come out of those Revelation 18, verse 5. For their sins have reached the heavens. Right, so the sins of Babylon has been reached to heavens, and has heard of their iniquities, still to this day. Revelation 18, verse 6, reward her even as she reward you, double. Unto her double, according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. Revelation 18, verse 7, how much she hath glorified herself and lived in this. So much sorrow and sorrow give her, for she has seen her heart, I see a queen, I am no widow, and shall send her sorrow. Right, Babylon the Great. Revelation 18, verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, that morning of famine. And she shall be utterly broken fire for how the judge for her. Revelation 18, verse 9. And the kings of the earth will have committed fornication with her, live in this shall wear her, and bewail her, and lament for her, when they shall see the smoke of her. Revelation 18, verse 10. It says, standing afar off the fear of atonement, saying, at last, let her see Babylon, that might see what also for the one hour that just come, modern day Babylon. This is the book of Psalms.
I think we're going to do shit, yeah.
This is the book of Psalms 137. Yeah, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 8. Yeah, the book of Psalms 137, verse 8. It says, O daughter of Babylon, I want you to destroy. After shall you be, that the Lord be, thou hast served us. Right, so that great reward is coming on modern day Babylon the Great. What it did to the children of Israel in ancient times, and it's going to take place in modern times too, that great reward against modern day Babylon the Great. So if I'm going to switch up the topic and get into that Matthew 24, verse 6. And this is Matthew 24, verse 6, where that how shall I speak. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so it's going to come to pass, but it's not the end yet. So these are increasing wars and rumors of wars. Matthew 24, verse 7. The nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Right, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. It says, there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, so we're going to be seeing the increase in earthquakes in diverse places, famines and pestilence, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Matthew 24, verse 8. All these are beginning of sorrows, right? So these just the increase in beginning of sorrows. Matthew 24, verse 9. And how shall I speak in the 11? Then shall they live you unto me physically. They shall hate I am ugly. And you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Right, so if you hated of all nations for your name's sake, just like our forefathers went. Matthew 24, verse 10. They shall be offended, they shall betray one another, they shall hate one another. Right, so these last days, men shall get offended, they shall betray one another, they shall hate one another. Matthew 24, verse 11. They many false prophets shall rise, shall deceive many. Right, so increasing false prophets shall rise, shall deceive many these last days. Matthew 24, verse 12. Because iniquity shall abound, another men shall be told. Right, so iniquity shall abound, another men shall right. Another men shall be told, which is a nonsense iniquity. Matthew 24, verse 13. He that shall be in the same shall be saved. Right, so he that will to end the same shall be saved, which is the Israelites and serves the prophets of the Father. Matthew 24, verse 14, the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached unto all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall come. So we see the signs of that. And we see in the gospel of the kingdom is definitely being preached out throughout the four corners of the earth. And that's a positive thing to see. The water and this is Matthew 24, verse 37. It said, but as the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. This is Matthew 24, verse 38. It says, for as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and giving to marriage until the day that Noah entered the ark. So that shows you that we're living in the modern days of Noah, just like it was in ancient times. Matthew 24, verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Matthew 24, verse 40. It says, then shall be two in the field, one shall be taken and the other left. Matthew 24, verse 41. Then shall be women, then two women shall be joined together at the men, one shall be taken and the other left. Matthew 24, verse 44. It says, watch therefore, for you know not what hour that power will come. Verse 43. It says, but know this, that if the good man's other house, he will know the watch. And the thief would come, he would have watch. And he would have himself his house be broken up. Matthew 24, verse 44. Therefore be you also ready, with such in an hour as you think the Son of Man coming, Matthew 24, verse 45. Who then is a faithful and wise servant whom the house has made him rule of all his household, to give him meat in due season? Matthew 24, verse 46. It says, blessed is that servant whom your Yahweh shall when he comes shall find you doing. Matthew 24, verse 47. Verily I say unto you, he shall make him ruler of all his goods. Matthew 24, verse 48. It said, but and if the evil servant shall say in his heart, by the heart of mine, my Yahweh is coming. Matthew 24, verse 49. He shall begin to smite his fellow servant and to eat and drink and drunken. Matthew 24, verse 50. It says, in the power of Yahweh that servant shall come in a day when he looketh for him, not he, in an hour that he is not aware of. This is Matthew 24, verse 51. He shall cut them asunder and apportion him with the hypocrites. There should be weeping and there should be teeth. And this is the book of Luke 17, Luke 17, verse 28. Just like in the days of Noah, we're living in modern days of Lot as well too. Especially ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. Just like ancient Sodom and Gomorrah, this is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Luke 17, verse 28. Likewise, also as it was in the days of Lot, they eat, they drink, they bought, they sold, they plant, they built. Luke 17, verse 29. It says the same day that Lot went out of Sodom and Gomorrah, the heaven destroyed all. So that's going to happen to modern Sodom and Gomorrah. Luke 17, verse 30. It said, even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is visible. Luke 17, verse 31. It says, in that day we shall be upon the house top, and the stuff is in the house. Let them not come down and take away. It says, he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Luke 17, verse 32. Remember Lot's wife. She looked back and she got turned into a pit. So this is Luke 17, verse 33. Whosoever shall seek and save life shall lose it. Whosoever shall lose it, life shall preserve it. Luke 17, verse 34. I tell you, in that night there shall be two men, shall be one bed, one shall be taken and another left. Luke 17, verse 35. The two men shall be joined together, and one shall be taken and another left. Luke 17, verse 36. The two men shall be in the field, one shall be taken and another left. Luke 17, verse 37. And they answer and say unto him, where Yahweh shall not shine, and say unto them, whosoever divideth his table, and the evil be got together. And this is the book of Ephesians. You got this book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Right, got to continue on circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Ephesians 5, verse 16. Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You got to continue redeeming the times, the days is on evil. Ephesians 5, verse 17. Wherefore be ye, it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of Yahweh is. Verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, since but be filled with the Spirit, the righteous spirit of God. Verse 6. Chapter 6. This is Ephesians 6, verse 10. It says, finally, my brother, be strong in the power and power of might. Right, be strong in the power of his might. Ephesians 6, verse 11. It says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh that you be able to withstand the wiles of deceiver. Right, so continue to put on the whole armor of Yahweh so we be able to withstand the wiles of deceiver. This is Ephesians 6, verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the rulers and the darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places. Right, so we deal with spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6 and verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that you be able to withstand the evil day and have done all to stand. Right, so continue to put on the whole armor of Yahweh so be able to withstand the evil day and have done all to stand. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 14. Standing therefore, having your loins girded up about the truth, right, the righteous truth of heavenly Father, how it pertains to us Israelites. Having on the breastplate of righteousness, right, having on the breastplate of righteousness for us Israelites. Ephesians 6 and verse 15, and your feet should go with the preparation of gospel peace, right, the preparation of gospel peace of heavenly Father, how. Verse 16, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you should be able to quench all the fiery dots of wicked. Right, so continue to put on the shield of faith, we'll be able to quench all the fiery dots of wicked. This is Ephesians 6 and verse 17, and taking the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Right, continue to put on the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of heavenly Father, that pertains to us Israelites. Ephesians 6 and verse 18, praying always on prayer. Right, prayers it's good to have prayer all the time. Praying always on prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and washing unto with preservations and supplications for our sins. Right, the saints are Israelites. Yeah, this is 2 Timothy chapter verse 10. Yeah, this is 2 Timothy chapter 10, verse 1. It says, this note also that in the last days perilous times shall come, right, dangerous times. 2 Timothy 3, verse 2. For men shall be lovers of themselves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, and hateful boasters. 2 Timothy 3, verse 3. It says, without an actual correction, true workers, false accusers, and fierce despisers, those are good, right, Isaiah 5, verse 20. 2 Timothy 3, verse 4. It says, traitors, hideous, high-minded, lovers of pleasure, more than lovers of power. 2 Timothy 3, verse 5. Having a form of godliness, but denying the powers thereof, so start to live. 2 Timothy 3, verse 6. For all this sort of a which creep into the house, and lay captive city woman, laid away with sin, laid away with diverse lusts. 2 Timothy 3, verse 7. It says, never learning and never able to come into the knowledge of the truth, or the knowledge of the truth of Heavenly Father, how the scriptures. 2 Timothy 3, verse 8. It says, now gentleness and chambers which though Moses. So do these also resist the truth, men of corrupt minds and reprobates concerning faith. 2 Timothy 3, verse 9. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall manifest unto all men, as there also was. 2 Timothy 3, verse 10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, and the manner of life and purpose and faith and charity and patience. Long suffering, charity, and patience. So 2 Timothy 3, verse 11, persecution and affliction, which came unto me in Antioch, and I began in lecture, was persecution I endured, but I did not, but I watched and shall deliver. 2 Timothy 3 and 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 12. Yea, and all that live godly and shall have chastity of persecution. 2 Timothy 3 verse 13. For evil men seduce so much worse and deceiving men deceive. 2 Timothy 3 verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and be in the strength of whom thou hast learned. 2 Timothy 3 verse 15. And that from a child thou hast known the Holy Scriptures, which are able to make one unto salvation through the faithfulness in him who shall have shine. 2 Timothy 3 verse 16. All scriptures given by inspiration.
You always independent until you
and
die.
for reproof, for correction, and instruction in righteousness. 2
I was
Timothy
gonna ask
3 verse
you, I
17.
was like,
That the man of the hour may be approved, good friends unto all good works.
can I help you?
So, I'll say, yeah, Isaiah 55 verse 6. Matter of fact, Daniel, switch it up. This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up for kings, will stand for the children of the people. And there shall be a time when
She's like, oh, I just have
about to make a reason, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, at that time, my people shall be living, and everyone shall be found with the book, like the Israelites. Daniel 12 verse 2. It says, many of them that sleep in the dust of earth shall wait to everlasting light. Some shame, everlasting temple. Daniel 12 verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as bright as the sun. And they didn't turn many to righteousness as stars from heaven ever. This is Daniel 12 verse 4. It says, the Lord shall be words. It says, right, it says, without obeying shall the words, it says, well, even to the time of the end, many shall come to and fro, and I shall increase. Right, so many shall come to and fro, and right, so many shall come to and fro, and I shall increase in these last days. So let me get into that book of Ecclesiastes 12, verse 1. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now how created in the days of the youth of our false Israelites. While the evil days come not, and the years shall come, I shall say a happy pleasure. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 2. It says, while the sun, the light, the moon, or the stars come darkly, and the clouds turn out the rain. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall trouble, and the strong men shall buy themselves, and the grind cease because they are few, and those that look like one of them. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 4, it says, and the door shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of grind is told. He shall rise up the voice of the word, all the doors of them shall be brought low. I'm going to go down to verse 13. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. It says, let us hit the conclusion of the whole matter, for Yahweh keep his commandments, because the whole living man will come. Verse 14, for Yahweh shall bring his word into judgment, and every secret thing will be good and evil. This is the prophet Isaiah. This is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 33. This is the prophet Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6, and it reads, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, and strength and salvation, and the fear of the Father and our God shall. Verse wisdom and knowledge is that the stability of our times, and strength and salvation, and the fear of the Father and our God shall. This is Second Chronicles. This is Second Chronicles 7, verse 14. It says, "Let my people, which are called by my name, shall enter your sins and pray and seek your face, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, forgive their sins, and forgive their iniquities." Right, so once we turn back to that Father, God hears from heaven, forgive our sins and iniquities.
Yeah, so let's go in and I think Jacob was.
And this is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no terror to return to Yahweh and put not off the day, and suddenly shall the wrath of Yahweh come forth. It says, in thy security thou shalt be restored, and here it is. Right, for us Israelites, return back to the Father Yahweh. Like I said, like it says in Isaiah 55, verse 6. So make no terror to return to the Father Yahweh, put not off the day. This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 1. It says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction, and put on the calmness of the Lord and come from Yahweh forever. Baruch chapter 5, verse 2. Cast about thee the double garment of righteousness, which cometh from Yahweh, and set up a God in the head of glory of the everlasting. Baruch 5, verse 3. For Yahweh will show all righteousness unto every country in heaven. Baruch 5, verse 4. For thy name shall be called Yahweh forever in the peace of righteousness, and glory of God's worship. Baruch 5, verse 5, the wise of Jerusalem and stand on high. Lift up thy towards the east, and behold thy children, gather from the west into the east, while the word of holy one is rising in the mountains of the north. Baruch 5, verse 7, it says, the way of our feet is good, and the way of the hidden, but the hour of the mountains of the top of the world, as the children of the hidden. Baruch 5, verse 7, for Yahweh has appointed over our hills and exaltations shall be passed down over God's forever. So make even the ground of Israel to go sit in the wilderness. Baruch 5, verse 8, it says, go open the doors to every smelling tree over shop Israel out of the land of Yahweh. Baruch 5, verse 9, for Yahweh let Israel enjoy the light of his glory with the mercy and righteousness that come from him.
Like, it makes me feel better when I'm like,
Prophet Isaiah.
pero yo de todas maneras que se van.
This is the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 10. It says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for enzymes, and the people shall the Gentiles see.
Yeah, they do. So yeah, they come with like
Isaiah 11, verse 11. And it shall come to pass in that day, Yahweh shall set his hand again. It says, the second time to the covenant agreement of his people, which shall be left from Syria, and from Egypt, and from Paphos, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and Hamath, and the eyes of the sea. Isaiah 11, verse 12, he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed Judah from the four corners of the earth. Isaiah 11, verse 13, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, adversary of Judah shall go off. It says Ephraim shall not enter Judah, and Judah shall not enter Ephraim. Isaiah 11 verse 14. They shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west, and they shall spoil them of the east of heaven. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and him shall favor. Isaiah 11 verse 15. God the house shall destroy the tongue of the sea. It says, with his mighty man shall shake his hand in rivers, and he shall smite it, even the savage rains to make them go on shore. Isaiah 11 verse 16. It says, there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be left in Syria, like as he was in the day that he came out of Egypt. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and close it. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out with the Spirit by Grace and Mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. Once again, out here on the highways and hedges, the Chief Blessed Concourse on this Saturday morning, November the 2nd, 2024, downtown Chicago, on the highways and hedges, Chief Blessed Concourse. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to say Yahweh, Yahushua, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahushua. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashma Kadash tongue. I say Barakatham to the elders, Wa'akim Ma'akwa. Until next time, I would say Kwame Asherah and the Ball, Shalom.